You wake up, you eat breakfast, not because you're hungry because it's morning and mornings have breakfast. That's just how it works. Except it isn't. Not biologically, not historically, not even for most of human existence. Let's run this like a factory shift because that's actually what it is. For most of human history, there was no whistle. Hunter-gatherers ate whenever they found food, some days once, some days many times, some days not at all. No breakfast, no lunch, no dinner, just hunger and food, whenever those two lined up. Even the ancient Greeks barely acknowledged a morning meal at all for centuries. Breakfast wasn't even a concept most people considered. In the Middle Ages, religious rules forbade eating before morning mass, and dinner, not breakfast, was the day's main event. So when did the whistle actually blow? The idea of 3 fixed mealtimes began taking shape as early as the 16th century, but the version you live by today, breakfast, lunch, dinner, on the clock, didn't fully lock in until much later. Here's the factory part. During the Industrial Revolution, people moved into cities and worked long hours in factories. They needed fuel to start the shift, so breakfast became mandatory. A short midday break created lunch, and the walk home at day's end created dinner. Your meal schedule wasn't designed by your biology, it was designed by a factory floor. Some historians go further, arguing the rigid 3-meal structure was partly imported by European settlers who saw native populations eating according to season and hunger, not the clock, and viewed that flexibility as uncivilized. Structured eating became a marker of order. Grazing became a marker of chaos. So the whistle wasn't really about your stomach, it was about the shift bell. And here's the part that should bother you a little. That bell is still ringing. You don't work in a 19th century textile mill. Most of you aren't punching a factory clock. But you're still eating on a 200-year-old industrial schedule inherited from machines and shift managers who have been dead for a century. Your stomach never got a vote. This doesn't mean 3 meals is wrong for you. For a lot of people, it works fine. Reliable energy, easier planning, social rhythm. But this is how humans are supposed to eat was never true. It was never biology. It was a factory bell that outlived the factory. So next time you eat breakfast purely because it's 8 a.m., not because you're hungry, that's not your body talking. That's a shift manager who retired 150 years ago, still running your kitchen. Follow along. A lot of what feels like just how the body works turns out to be someone else's old schedule.